Welcome to another edition of Smart Chat here on YouTube.com and going over a Monday Night Raw review for February, when was it? February 24th. February 24th for Raw review. Wait, not a Raw review, but some of the disappointments, highlights from this past week. And let's start with the disappointments. Overall, solid show. There weren't any real bummers, I think, for the most part, in my opinion, but I must once again call out the crowd. You started off strong, crowd. You were a hot crowd all night. Your "You Can't Wrestle" chant answered with "Bautista was classic." But then you went and ruined it by chanting throughout the main event of the Roman Reigns versus Bray Wyatt. Yes, you read that right. Two people who are the future of the company are in the main event. This is what you wanted. You didn't want John Cena, right? So you have Bray Wyatt, Roman Reigns, the future, in the main event. Two guys that the crowds apparently want put over. Two guys that the people supposedly want the veterans to hand the torch to, so the people could have new superstars. Yes, you the people could have new superstars. Two guys that are in two of the hottest acts in the company right now. You, yes, you crowd, buried them by chanting about CM Punk and nonsense during that match. Shame on you, Green Bay. Shame on you. You get this week's You Stink Award. I don't have a You Stink Award, but first ever You Stink Award. Highlights of the week. Highlight number one was Roman Reigns versus Bray Wyatt for a number of reasons. After stealing the show at Elimination Chamber, the two leaders of the faction put on another spectacular display. Reigns seemed to be set up for the win when Luke Harper and Eric Rowan appeared at ringside. Seth Rollins then appears out of nowhere and delivers a flying swanton bomb over the top rope, taking them out. The Wyatts start attacking Rollins when Dean Ambrose comes running down the ramp to make the save. Hooray. Reigns hits Bray with the Superman punch, sets up the spear, and then Ambrose attacks Bray, resulting in a DQ for Reigns. The Shield then clears the ring and stands tall. Stand tall. Can't speak. By Reigns and Bray main eventing Raw, it shows that the WWE is recognizing that they have with the two factions. And Dean coming out to save the day shows that maybe we're putting the inevitable breakup of the Shield off for a bit longer. Obviously, the second highlight was the streak, the setup for the streak at WrestleMania 30. Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman make their way down to the ring. Paul begins telling the crowd that Brock is the obvious number one contender for the WWE World Heavyweight Champion and should main event WrestleMania. He says that Orton and Batista should get their match out of the way, and then the winner should face Lesnar at WrestleMania 30. I can't speak. But long story short, what basically happens is that Heyman says that the Authority would not grant him their wish, and they're going to leave when The Undertaker returns and he wants Brock at WrestleMania. The two get into a staring contest in the ring. Brock then signs the contract and slides it over to Taker, putting the pen in his chest. Heyman tells Taker to sign it if he wants the match. Undertaker takes the pen and stabs Brock in the hand, then grabs Lesnar by the throat and slams him through the table. Looks like the road to WrestleMania has finally got the charge it desperately needed. Some of my highlights, disappointments from this past Raw. Let me know what you think. WWE Network is out. Good stuff. So until next time, adios, over and out.